大家好, I'm Martin, and this is Short Stories, brought to you by the Taichung Keda Language Center. Today's short story is called The Three Billy Goats Gruff. It is a Norwegian folktale that was first published in the 1840s. By the 1860s, it had been translated into English and became world famous. It's about three billy goats that are brothers. Billy goat is an old-fashioned word for male goat. Now, like most folk tales, this story has a moral or lesson to it. What that lesson is, though, really depends on who is telling it. In some versions of the story, the lesson is about greed. In today's version, though, the lesson is going to be about being brave and clever. Before I read the story, I'm going to read the vocabulary and vocabulary example sentences. After I have finished the story, I will read 4 listening comprehension questions. Okay, let's not wait one more minute. Let's get started. Vocabulary. Gruff. Gruff. Under his gruff exterior, he's actually a sweet man. Meadow. Meadow. The sheep are grazing in the meadow. Rickety. Rickety. Be careful when you go up the rickety stairs. Starve. Starve. Sadly, the famine caused many people to starve. Creep. Creep. There is a cockroach creeping across the kitchen floor. Think on one's feet. Think on one's feet. There wasn't much time to catch the criminal, so the police officer had to think on his feet. Scrawny. Scrawny. Sam was too young and scrawny to be a professional wrestler. Boldly. Boldly. The explorers will boldly go where no man has gone before. Stomp. Stomp. The angry child stomped her feet. Now for the story. A long time ago in Norway, there lived 3 billy goats. They were brothers of the Gruff family. They lived in a beautiful green valley full of sweet grass. As summer passed, however, the grass became very thin. Soon it was time to move to a new field. In the distance, they could see a meadow that was full of lush, sweet, yummy grass. But unfortunately, there was only one way to get to it, over a rickety bridge over a stream. Under the bridge lived a terrifying troll, and there was nothing he liked better than to eat a nice, juicy billy goat. At first, the 3 billy goats were too afraid to cross the bridge, but the oldest billy goat, who was the largest, said, "If we don't cross that bridge and get to that meadow, we will starve." They decided to cross the bridge one at a time so that they wouldn't make too much noise that would wake the troll. They did rock, paper, scissors to decide who would go first. The youngest billy goat, who was also the smallest, lost. Carefully, he crept onto the bridge, but because it was so rickety, he still made a loud creak. Suddenly, there was a huge roar. "Who's that creeping over my bridge?" said a gruesome voice, and out jumped the troll from under the bridge. The little billy goat was terrified, but he managed to reply, "It's only a tiny billy goat looking for some grass to eat." "That's funny," said the troll, "because I'm looking for some goat to eat for my breakfast, lunch, and tea." Thinking on his feet, the little billy goat said, "I'm just a scrawny little goat. Why don't you wait for my brother? He's bigger than me and much tastier." So the greedy troll decided to wait and let the little billy goat cross over the bridge. Next, it was the turn of the second billy goat, who was middle-sized, to cross the bridge. He went down to the bridge and began to cross the stream. Trip, trap, went his middle-sized hooves. Again the troll jumped out from under the bridge. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" he roared. The middle billy goat, who had watched his younger brother cross the bridge, decided to play the same trick. He said, "It's only a small billy goat. I'm following my brother to eat the sweet grass." "He said you would come, and he said you would be delicious," bellowed the troll. "I'm going to eat you for breakfast, lunch, and tea." "Oh no, Mr. Troll, you wouldn't want to eat me. I'm not big enough to fill you up. Wait until my big brother comes along. He is much tastier than me." "Oh, all right," said the troll, and the middle billy goat crossed over the bridge and began to eat the sweet green grass with his brother. Now it was time for the oldest, biggest billy goat to cross. He boldly stomped onto the bridge. The troll heard the sound and jumped out again. "Who's that stomping over my bridge?" he growled. "It's me, Big Billy Goat Gruff. Who are you?" "I'm the troll, and I'm going to eat you for breakfast, lunch, and tea." "Oh, no, you're not," said the big billy goat, and he lowered his horns and charged at the troll. He hit the troll right in the stomach and pushed him off the bridge and into the water below. The troll was a bad swimmer, so the current carried him away downstream. From then on, anyone could cross the bridge and enjoy the sweet green grass with the 3 billy goats Gruff. Now for the questions. Number 1. Why did the billy goats need to cross the bridge? A. They needed to eat the sweet grass in the meadow. B. They needed to go to work. C. Their grandmother lived on the other side. D. The ferry was closed. The answer is A. They needed to eat the sweet green grass in the meadow. Question 2. Why didn't the troll eat the youngest billy goat? A. He was too small. B. He was too large. C. He was not hungry. D. He thought the goat was funny. The answer is A. He was too small. Question 3. Why did the billy goats decide to cross the bridge one at a time? A. To avoid waking the neighbors. B. To avoid waking the troll. C. The bridge was too rickety to support the weight of 3 goats. D. They each had to pay a toll. The answer is B. To avoid waking the troll. Question 4. What word best describes the oldest billy goat? A. Cowardly. B. Brave. C. Simple. D. Timid. The answer is B. Brave. A and D are actually synonyms. Cowardly and timid are very similar words, and they mean not brave. Well, today's short story is finally over, and you can now go and eat your sweet green grass, or whatever it is you like to eat. Thank you for watching. I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.